swing and a miss. All right. Low, 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a line drive. That gets. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off the gate, with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. No one out with a runner at second.
0-2 is the count.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. What's going to be the key for him today, HR?
Matt, have you seen this guy throw? Ooh, he is electric. What do you got to do against him? I think you got to attack him early. He's just too overpowering. His stuff is electric. He's got one of those great power arms that we'll talk about for years to come. You got to take it to him before he takes it to you.
Here comes the first pitch. Anthony Rizzo is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Here comes the 0-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2.
He swung so hard, I don't know how he stayed on his feet or kept his helmet on. I'm surprised he didn't fall down. He swung so hard. What a big swing.
Swing and a little tapper. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
With the runner on third, 2 outs, base open, and a good hitter at the plate, you have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike 2, says the third base umpire. Ready on 1-2. On the ground up the middle. And the Cubs are going to strike first here. It's a base hit, and they have taken a 1-0 lead.
Well, Matt, 2 things for me come out of that base hit right there. One, he gets the 2-out RBI, drives in the run, and it gives him a lead early. Anytime you get that lead early, it just relaxes the pitcher and allows your guy to pitch his game a little bit better.
And in the first inning, with this guy already looking a little shaky on the mound, I'd have to think you'd have to throw him a strike right here. He hasn't proven to me that he can even get within the zone yet.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Ricky Holiday.
Now, Matt, I'm telling you, I watch Ricky Holiday call games. I start thinking about hockey. Top shelf. That's him. He's going to call everything up in the zone. Top shelf Ricky.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run-scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
2 out here and a runner at second. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting 6.
You're fine.
Shortstop.
Here's Addison Russell. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
Matt, this is how you want to start a game. First inning, you already jump on them early. You get 1 run in, and now you have 2 other runners on base. You come up with a big hit here, you can really make a big dent right here in this game in the first inning.
Here it comes, 2-0. And this one's in the dirt. Fortunately, no, it was the 3-0 pitch. And he misses it.
How do I make a visit to the mound?
Again, ball 4, and that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
Batting 7.
Go, yep. Now mound visit.
Now in the box,
Right fielder.
Jason Hayward.
Jason
Given the situation,
Hayward.
he's got an opportunity to
Slam
break
it,
this
Mason,
game
just slam it.
wide open. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope.
And a curveball that time that broke too low.
Well, Matt, the big thing I'm looking at is how many pitches he's already thrown here in the first inning. He's got a high pitch count. So if he continues like this, we're definitely going to see a bullpen game.
2 out, bases loaded. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Drilled down the line, and he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run scores, and they're not going to get him. He's in there at the
You
plate.
shot that light, Mason.
Here's the young catcher,
Batting
Wilson Contreras.
The catcher,
He's
number
got a chance to add on to what's already been a big inning for them.
Yeah, 2 on here and 3 on the board already. They've absolutely come out and forced the issue of this inning. Matt, a hit here could really fire up that dugout.
The 0-1. And this is low, but a good block that time by Martin to keep it within reach.
Man, he's an absolute train wreck out there so far. That's his second wild pitch of the first inning. We'll see if he can get the train back on the tracks here, but something is definitely off with his delivery right now.
Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. Smoke has got it, and the side is retired. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Cubs 3, the Jays nothing. Jake Arrieta is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. Harold, any thoughts?
Matt, I like this guy. He is a really good pitcher. An ERA just a little over 3 last season. He's usually pretty tough on the opponent. He's going to keep you in the game and give that manager some opportunities late in the game to get a W. I like what this guy brings, and maybe he'll bring it today.
And that'll
Leading
bring
off
up
for
the
the
speedy
Jays,
Devin Travis.
second baseman.
He'll lead things off here in the
Devin
bottom half of the
Travis.
first. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
Batting second.
Here's the third
Third
baseman, Josh
baseman.
Donaldson.
Josh Donaldson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. 1 out, nobody on. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Batting third.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. His
Jose
history with Jake Arrieta. He has been silent. 0 for 13. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Well, there's no doubt what he was thinking on those first 2 swings. Big power swings. Now it...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will into the box now. John
Leading off
Jay.
for the Cubs.
He'll lead it off here to
Center
begin
fielder.
the second.
John
Jared Salter.
Jay.
Macchia is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
I don't know why
First
Martin was
pitch of
wearing
the
that
inning
helmet.
is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Pitch on the way. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
3-0 now.
Yeah, 3 straight balls to start the inning, and it's clear to me he just hasn't found his rhythm out there yet.
And he gets the call there, 3-1. Hit back up the middle. Up with it now is Tulowitzki. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get
Kyle Schwarber.
From the stretch, Kyle Schwarber is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Well, he's got a high pitch count, and we're only in the second inning. Things are definitely not going his way. They're really making him work right now.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. In the dirt, and now let's see. And just what they wanted offensively as the runner moves into scoring position. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. Travis has it. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
Well, if anybody was wondering why they're losing, there's the reason. When you're given a chance to make a big play, you've got to make it, or you're going to be on the wrong end of games more often than not.
Here comes a Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. Aaron Sanchez enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is off the glove of Saltalamacchia as it gets away.
No, I put.
And he's going to make it up to third here.
3.
Here it comes, 1-0. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike one. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Keeping it down here as it's to 1-2.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
Runner at third here, nobody out. And that one stayed too low, apparently. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
With the meat of the order due up next, you can probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at. Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You can work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
The second base.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Man, I tell you what, if I had a timeout and I went out there to talk to him, I'd say, look, we just got to minimize the damage. Bases loaded, no outs. We don't want them to blow the inning totally open.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the bases loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
He really was struggling. He needed that strike right there. It's been a while since he's thrown one. That's just not the way he wanted to start this inning.
Zobrist awaiting the 2-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Set to deal on 2-2. In the dirt, but Saltalamacchia is there to smother it. To score. Here's Javier Baez. He hit.
Designated hitter Javier Baez.
Marcus Stroman is going to come on in relief now, and he may be asked to eat several innings as this game is just still really getting underway. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball that finds the outside corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. No contact there, and it's 1-2.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there. Ready for another chance? Addison Russell reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. And he lays off there, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Bases are loaded here. One man out. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. And the curveball bounces here, but a good job behind the plate to keep it at arm's length. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Jason Hayward is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. Looking to minimize the damage here. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Well, you just keep adding on. That's how you win games, and he's a big part of it right here. That's his third RBI, and they extend the lead in this ballgame.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The 0-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
He put himself in a good position, jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they do get 3 that inning.
Huh?
Here's Kendrys Morales. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Listen, if I put a pinch runner on, can that batter so bad? Yeah.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Hayward is in his tracks now. 1 down.
Batting fifth.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now.
Troy Tulowitzki.
So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
And he just dissected him in that at-bat as he flails at that one, and he's down on 3 pitches, 2 away.
Batting 6.
Stepping into the box, Justin Smoke. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
Never mind.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Got him swinging in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center.
Center fielder, John Jay.
Here's the first pitch to him. John Jay is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Where are you going?
There's one watching?
No. Because you're not the one watching.
No, I'm watching Jelly.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Hot shot down the line. Donaldson's up with it. And he is in there. And
Mason Clear might challenge it.
We may see that last call challenged here. The call on the field was safe, but it was definitely a bang-bang play and tough for us to tell at full speed.
Here's another look at it now. I couldn't really tell when I saw it at full speed, and I'll tell you what, it's still not clear to me from that replay. We'll see if they decide to challenge it after they look at it from a few more angles.
And it looks like a no from the bench, so they will not challenge the play, and the call will stand with the runner safe at first base.
Yes, sir.
Striding in one.
Who's playing first base?
once again, Kyle Schwarber. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful.
Ouch, that one hit him. Stepping in and ready for another.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Francisco Liriano is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the third inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Francisco Liriano.
And this one gets away.
Situation with 2 on and no out, and then things get worse with the wild pitch there. So,
and this is right by Saltalamacchia to the backstop, and that is going to cost him a run as he'll scamper home on the wild pitch. The runner in scoring position with none out. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
3-1 count to this guy. You don't want to challenge him right here. Don't give him anything to hit. No, no, no. Keep it on the corners.
And he takes a cold strike at the knees.
Especially when you do that and it gets hot in this room and smells. What did you just do, Mason?
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. 1 gone.
well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Ready with the 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that one right down Main Street.
Well, I don't know what he was sitting on right there, but that's the pitch you want. You're heading the count, and you get a fastball right there, middle in. I don't know. I'd have had to swing at that.
And there's ball 4 as this one gets away a bit.
The
Here's
second baseman, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. And this one gets away. Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Ought to be a good one here between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Oakland A's. Live baseball here on MLB Network, and it comes your way next. Sonny Gray gets the starting nod for the A's in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, if you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How's he still in? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?